What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Every Week We Follow. So today we're coming at you from a field.
Villa on tour.
Yeah.
Villa on tour.
That's a totally different channel. But we are coming at you from a field in Leicestershire. Hopefully the internet holds up for this video. But to be honest, don't think it'll be that long because that was terrible.
Man, that's a very polite word. Can we swear?
You have to wait, I think, for about a minute. Otherwise, we can't have ads. So
no, I won't swear just yet then. But yeah, mate, shocking, awful. Any more superlatives that we can kind of think of?
All sorts of words you can say to that, really. When it wasn't, let's talk about the starting lineup. Pau Torres, Tyrone Mings. Pau Torres, Tyrone Mings.
Let us know in the comments if they've ever played together before, because I don't think they have. That I can remember. He's been out for such a long time, and so Mings has, so I don't think they've played together before. And I think it absolutely showed.
Within 12 minutes, goal. Torres done for pace.
Well, look, you think about it, right? We were on the pod on Thursday. We had Simon on. He spoke about what's his name? How do you pronounce his name? Ouattara down the right hand side being their main danger man. And Damsgaard as well, like one of the two players that could cause us problems. And for me, Brentford just targeted Torres. We played Torres on the right hand side, left hand side of the defence. And their right hand side got to attack him, and well, the result is a goal. And Torres looks a mile off the pace. He couldn't get anywhere near him, and we lose the game 1-0.
I don't know what's happened with the old orientation there.
Oh, mate, what's going on? We're upside down.
Inside out.
Inside out.
As always, technical issues. Don't know what we do.
End of the day, we were shit.
Yeah. It was.
We can swear now. Within 2 minutes, mate. I went in there.
Not a single person's watching yet. Usually there's a couple of people.
Yeah.
Usually at this time.
Well, it's a recording, and like it's. Yeah. We to be fair, our internet has been crap, but we've got people on TikTok, so. Well, we're doing like a dual live thing here. But
Paul, unfortunately, Kamara as well now injured. We don't know the extent of that.
Yeah.
We think it might have been a hamstring, maybe. Some people think it was his knee. That's a massive blow. Kamara been out, it's a huge blow.
I think what's more concerning for me is that is now, it's 2 games in a row where we've looked a million miles off the pace. Like a million miles off it. Well, not even close.
We weren't this bad in pre-season.
I said to you, didn't I, before the Newcastle game?
2 people up.
Actually, that we looked like... We looked like we were sharp in pre-season. Watkins looked sharp. And now all of a sudden we started the season and we look like we've not played together. Yeah. Like there's no pace, there's no tempo to our play. I mean, that's been a thing for us. We've talked about. For practically, it feels like the whole of last season. The pace of our play needs to improve. And we've played a Brentford side that are a team in transition that have just been hammered by Forest, that are lacking a manager, they're lacking Embuemo, Wisso's refusing to play. And while I'm not saying that the rest of their squad can't, they're not a good side, but they're there for the taking today. And we've showed up with very little energy, very little kind of cutting edge in the final third again, and got nothing for it. And we come away with no points. So now it's 1 point out of 4, going to a Palace game where, if Mateta's looking at that game today against Torres playing, they're going to eat up breakfast.
Yeah. Palace, difficult enough at the best of times, let alone where we're coming off the back of a loss, a really drab performance. Against a beatable Brentford team. I just don't know what he does, if I'm honest. We've said we're lacking width. Right. Gasson was a little bit of a highlight, came on for that last 15 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes.
Well, he was the only one that looked to impose himself. Yeah, he tried to beat players, didn't he? He tried to make something happen. Didn't really get anywhere, but at least you want that. For me as a fan, you want to see players trying to make stuff happen.
No, we weren't. No, just to be clear, so we're on TikTok at the same time. Lewis, we didn't really get to watch it. We kind of watch still frames every 5 minutes.
So
we saw about 10 seconds of
We did manage to see the last probably 7 or 8 minutes of the game, didn't we?
Yeah,
I think the stream started to work.
I think everyone had turned off.
Yeah.
And we we did at one point where the stream was working quite well. We saw Ezri Konsa sitting in a stand for about 15 seconds.
It was lovely.
So that was quite
very
helpful.
handsome.
Yeah, nice looking guy. He got hat on, I think. Little peaky hat.
Yeah.
Peaky blind. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on YouTube. This thing keeps on like spinning around. It's really doing me head in. But yeah,
it's got to be internet.
Like we keep saying, maybe start Gasson, maybe start Marlon, gives a bit of pace, gives the other team like something to think about behind.
Hands up if you won your game this weekend.
Oh, shut up.
Funny, Charlie.
Nice one, Chaz. Well, we don't know that would do anything, and honestly against Palace, I don't give some chances now.
Well, if he's going to stick with what he's just stuck with today, as he's done against Newcastle, I don't understand what Emery's seen. If you look at all of last season, Emery was pretty good at picking our weak points up and making appropriate changes, right? Bringing people at the right time.
I tell you what, he used to get some out of us at half time. And to be fair, against Newcastle, we came out and we looked a little bit better for about 15-20 minute spell, and then obviously Consa got sent off. There's one thing for Palace. Consa will be back, so we're giving us that little bit more balance.
That's useful. But mate, I'm not worried about that because I think if we have that consistent back four again, I think we'll be okay. But going forward, we lack any kind of
nothing.
Like we had 76% possession today, and that must have all been our own half. Brentford played us to a absolute T. They scored their goal. They sat back and said, "Right, okay, come and beat us," and we just couldn't because we had in the passage of play that we saw, didn't we? Mings on the halfway line with the ball, zero movement. No one was moving anywhere.
Rodgers again, poor against Newcastle, poor today. Tielemans didn't really do much of note. I will say, he didn't do amazing. He didn't light it up. Buendia made something happen. Did a shot that went wide. He tried that little bicycle kick. It didn't really work.
It's all snippets though, isn't it? We don't look like a cohesive unit. We don't look like we're playing together.
What we're going to do when Europe comes in? Start playing Europa League. What are we going to do then?
Is it too early to be concerned? It's 2 games in, right?
Yeah, it is too early.
Maybe we're just finding our feet.
But we're saying that these problems aren't new.
No, yeah. No, you're right. That is.
Phone's dropped again. We've done this. We did this earlier.
To be fair, we have been watching wrestling today as well. So we're just getting a little bit like, wow!
Yeah, it was just
body slam.
Oh god, this is really fucking annoying. This thing.
Frankie, yes, it was a shit game. We're trying to be live on YouTube and stuff, but what the fuck is going on with
that? I don't know what's going on.
Just making random flip flap.
I just need to drink myself into a grave and just enjoy it.
The problem is, right, we come away this weekend feeling that we checked and we were told that it was good internet reception here. And to be fair, up until yesterday,
well, to be fair, I've got 4 bars 4G, but I think the masses has descended today. I think we've got a lot of people who have just turned up today, and all of a sudden, all the upload speed's great. We can upload to TikTok, we can upload to YouTube, no problem. You're all watching this fine, but us trying to get anything down is very difficult.
Yeah, we've struggled.
But anyway, back to the game. Is it 5? You're singing that. Is it 5? If you're getting down, baby, I want it now, baby.
This is how bad it is. We're singing 5 songs, right? So
I think it's 5. Is it 5 or Backstreet Boys?
No, it's not Backstreet Boys.
Brother's singing the whole. He knows all the words as well. Jesus, right?
Yeah. The problem we've got is, mate, it's just simply not good enough. That's 2 games where we've looked completely lacking any kind of energy, desire, cohesion. I'm presuming
disappointed. There will be 1 or 2 loans coming in. We talked about Asensio before. Is he going to solve anything?
Well, no, but look at that. Look at the bench. The bench is thin today. We had 5 academy players on the bench.
Yeah, and Buendia.
And it's the weakest we've seen. I don't. But even then, the selection's wrong. Like if you against that Brentford side with the way they set up, and we talked about this in the pre-match review. Why didn't he just play Rodgers down the middle, right? Drop either Tielemans and McGinn, right? right or left or whatever.
One left, or McGinn on the right.
Right, Marlon on the right, Gassard on the left, and play Onana and Kamara, or Onana and Tillemans, or Onana and McGinn in that holding role. Right, you've got two very attacking players in Marlon and Gassard, who obviously we don't know a lot about because we haven't seen either of them play. Right, they might not be great defensively. How the fuck would we know? Because they've only played. Right, in fact, Gassard's probably had more minutes than fucking Marlon. Right, and he's only been here a week. Right,
I don't know what's going on with the whole Marlon situation. I've
Mate,
actually...
we've got something to serve because it's on my beer. I don't want to drink it. Fucking hell. Let's use the ketchup. Where's the bog roll gone? Bring back the bog roll, all is forgiven. Right?
Marlon didn't get missed last season. He's not getting missed this season. I've actually seen rumours of him going as well.
Well, okay, so the past few played we did see, right, where he was just walking around. Second half, like he looked like he wasn't interested. And I'm not saying there's any rumours in that.
There was no space in behind.
But you've got to make it. You've got to make it. Like you have to.
Yeah,
like, when teams sit back, right? I know that like it's difficult because teams are organised and in the Premier League, right? So it requires effort and energy.
No, we didn't watch Spurs. We watched very little. I don't care.
Dylan,
European champions, no. And two,
you'll never sing that.
No, because you're not actually European champion. And two, you are not going to win the league. Do not worry about the fact that you're top of the league. Man City, right now, are pretty poor.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, they just can't get a result against you at home. So shut up, Spurs fans. Stop going on. You got Tell. He's horrendous. Do not worry.
It'll all even itself out. It's a long way to go. I'm trying not to read too much into it, but it really is from a Villa perspective a disappointing start to the season, considering that as these games pass us by after Palace.
Well, I was thinking these first 3 games. I was thinking.
Well, we've
5 points.
I
was thinking draw against Palace, beat Brentford, draw against Newcastle.
I wanted 7, mate.
I know, but
I wanted 7
5 points. I'll be happy.
Yeah.
We'll be lucky if we get 4.
Mate, I think we'll be on 1. I don't see us beating Palace. They're our bogey side. I'm telling you now that
draw being all right result.
Well,
2 home draws and away loss.
The only saving grace is that we have got Conza back for that game.
Is it full? But who we got after that? Full? No.
Well, it's the international break, isn't it? After this, so we've got. I think it's then Everton, and then.
Everton as well.
Okay, it's 2 away games. Actually, is it? It's Sunderland and somebody else away.
Yeah.
So I need
Fulham's in there.
Need to check. Right, but it's what I'm saying is after those games, and you say those are winnable, we then start to hit some difficult teams.
Which what's annoying about it? We'll turn up. For those games. We'll end up drawing against Arsenal, or beating City, or whatever. But it's just these for whatever reason. These teams at the moment.
We said this earlier on when we were chatting. I think now at this point, got to target the Europa League. I think the league position, is probably going to be beyond us. I think we need to try and win a trophy. You get into Champions League next year, we can actually properly invest in the squad. We can't do it now. Well, we are weakened. We've weakened our team. We've got no. As much as I didn't like Bailey, right, he had to go. JJ's the one for me that I didn't want to sell. We've had to sell, and we probably missed today.
Right. Now, Stacey's just said, I'm so disappointed.
Stacey's mum has got it going on.
We don't know your mum.
She's all I want, and I've waited for so long.
I apologise in advance.
Stacey, can't you see? Sorry, that was on last night. Apologies, Stacey. Right, sorry. Yeah, go back to the course. Sorry.
But anyway, I was about to say, so disappointed. We need to be better, but because of PSR, what do? Now, PSR means we can't strengthen, which should mean we're no worse than last season, which doesn't mean we should be this bad. Because we weren't this bad last season. We had a Champions League squad. We've got a Champions League squad now.
This group of players.
This group of players. And you talk about Asensio and Rashford. They didn't come until January. We didn't start terribly. The season went okay. But for whatever reason, we are just not singing from the same hymn sheet at all. Tielemans isn't pulling the strings. Rodgers doesn't look interested. Watkins is throwing around, do what he can't really do anything.
I just feel, right?
Bad.
I agree with what's going on today. I was like, what the fuck? I'm a season ticket holder. Yeah, Stacey, it's devastating. I just think it's the wrong selection of players. Right, so for me, I said this from the start in terms of an attacking lineup that you want to go for. Right, I know Garcia's injured, so he won't play. So it would be Cash, but when he's fit, Garcia, Mings, Konza, Maatsen, right, as a back four. Keep that back four and get them to gel together and work out. So you've got two attacking wing backs that are going to give you options down both the left and the right hand side, right? And then you've got
Kamara drops in.
And then Kamara drops in when you need to, right? Kamara, Tillemans in that holding role, which means you sacrifice Onana, right, probably, and McGinn. These are two players that are going to have to interchange when we need them. And then in the final third, you want Rodgers down the middle, Marlon out on the right, Gasol on the left, and Watkins down the middle. It is as simple as that. It's as simple as that, right? Go and try and beat teams.
Just give it a go.
Right, teams, players are going to have to work incredibly hard, but it's surely not, right? Because it's been shit. We've had two performances that have been shocking. That first half against Newcastle was probably one of the worst performances I've seen, and this whole game today was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I apologise if anyone is
What's that?
Commenting or anything.
Guys, we should have stuck with Liverpool.
I was going to say, I don't know if anyone's commenting on the YouTube.
We'll be in the bottom three next week. Yeah,
can't see anything, but yeah, I don't know. I think I don't want to keep saying it, but it's another one to forget, move on.
Yeah, they're right here. Like at this point, you've got to think that Emery's got a problem with Marlon, right?
Oh yeah.
Like what the fuck is going on? Why would you buy him, right, and then just not use him?
Best part of 35 now.
Yeah, like, this makes no sense in my brain. I'm trying not to be drunk and annoyed.
Dude.
But I don't know if you can hear the music in the background. Yeah.
Oh, Patrick Reed, has Emery lost the dressing room? Are the players?
Mate.
Has he lost the dressing room? Are the players no longer believing in his style of play? Way too pedestrian, teams sussed out. Now,
that's
I will say that Emery is, it's got to be exhausting.
He doesn't invest in the players that way.
Well, it's got to be exhausting playing under him. He's non-stop. It's constant, it's detail, and I've got a friend who's an Arsenal fan, and he said, third season you drop off a cliff. Third season syndrome with Emery. He struggles, and it's why he hasn't been at teams longer than 3 or 4 seasons. He tends to leave. Now, I'm not questioning Emery because he's taken us from
relegation fodder
17th to Europe and stuff, which is incredible. But you can question his decisions, and you can question what he's doing, and you question what he's doing game to game. Overall, incredible. But you got to start asking questions about it and thinking what's the plan?
Yeah.
What's the plan? If we don't sign anyone in these next 2, I'm not saying a signing is going to suddenly make
no.
But if we don't sign anyone in the next 2 weeks, what is that it?
Well, no, it's not. It's not it. I think what has to happen, right? And I think we'll all agree on this as Villa fans, right? That these current crop of players need to step up. They need to raise the levels. It's quite simple. They've played 2-3 seasons together, right? And they need to be better. They need to do the job and what they're supposed to do, and they need to work for each other. And provide us with,
balls on parade.
kind of, balls on parade.
Balls on parade. How do you not know this track?
Tune. We got distracted by the song. But
I know the song, but I don't know if it's called.
Rage Against the Machine, quality.
Basically, simply not good enough, mate. No, without the energy from this current squad to bring you get out what you put in, and no, that's
not going to work.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to sorry, guys.
Look at this. Right, look what he's trying to do here.
I'm trying to balance the phone on my charger and a bottle of ketchup.
I mean, you can't say we're not professional.
It's working.
Right, look at that.
We question.
Get yourselves on YouTube. Look at this.
We question if players have reached their limits. We should question.
I think so.
Well, no. So we question if players have reached. This is, by the way, my brother just sat off screen. We question if players have reached their limits. We should question if Emery has reached his limit.
No, I don't think that's the case. I think it's down to our players.
Well, at the end of the day,
they're punching.
I'm going to hold it.
I'll just keep this phone.
I'm going to hold it. At the end of the day, we've said all season that the concentration and the thing we need to do is win the Europa League.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, until the Europa League,
the league.
I'm not really fussed.
Hello.
It's Morecambe and Wise show.
Right. But if you're watching,
couldn't be more accurate.
If you're watching that today, are you saying we're capable of winning the Europa League playing like that?
No.
There's a lot of shit teams in there.
It doesn't,
There
mate.
are,
but
not. I
you
mean,
will actually-
Brentford's the
shit
level,
teams
right?
like
Brentford's the level.
They'll try to play.
Here's a good question.
Maybe.
Look, can anyone else understand Emery's tactics and starting 11 today, though?
No.
Because I don't see the plan.
I can't
I
understand.
agree with
I
that.
can't understand our identity now. Like, so last season, it was there. It was there in
They're
bits.
not playing too
But the
Rodgers,
season
I don't
before, it was this
That was the main
three-phase.
aim, right?
It was the three-phase thing. It was
understand. Who's playing to 10?
play it from the back, break the press.
Silver's today, apparently.
Well, it was either break the press with pace. That's
Yeah.
what it was. Bailey, Watkins, and then or it was okay. We work up the pitch. We get to the halfway. We then ping, and we ping it about, make a bit of space.
Mate,
usually a goal.
Okay, but go back to this time last season when we played Arsenal at home. I know we lost the game. We shouldn't have lost the game.
No.
We were the better side,
Yeah.
right? Playing Rodgers centrally and feeding in the ball in that space between the lines from the halfway line and above, he absolutely tore through teams.
That's why he's there.
And
You're going to play him anywhere else.
Why the fuck are we not doing that?
No, it's not
Right, everyone is fearful of that, and we've spent 2 games putting him out the left.
PFA Young Player of the Season.
I don't. It doesn't make any sense in my brain, and maybe we don't know anything that Emery knows, or everything that Emery knows. But what the fuck is going on?
I don't know. Probably guys saying early days, but it is worrying. It is worrying. It is, and we're not like saying.
James, there's a message for you, mate. If you're interested in getting my puppies, message me and give me a follow.
Can't wait. Where are them puppies?
UPG Cloud. James
UPG,
is coming for your puppies,
coming
mate.
for you. I don't
What
think
did
it.
you do? Like
Probably not dogs, is it? Very different
Again,
puppies.
that's saying, look, we're filling positions with square pegs and round holes. That's what's
We
happening.
are,
Everyone's out of
and
position.
I
That's
know,
what like that.
and I know Emery loves a utility player. I know he loves a player that can play in. I know Emery loves a player that can play in different positions.
Okay, this is interesting. So we can't keep using Rodgers out of position as an excuse. He's had plenty of ball in the middle. What do we think about that?
I think he's.
Has he?
I think
Enough to
potentially.
impact games?
I actually think that Rodgers looks a little bit disinterested.
Well, we said that today, didn't we?
Since that Palace game,
and
where he had that
and there
argument
is
with
speculation
Watkins and
about him going to fucking Arsenal, and I'm not saying that's distracted him.
Well, it's another thing. How many times has this happened? We've had a player, and then they've gotten like the England squad, and then they've felt like the Billy Big Bollocks, and then they've just not turned up.
Yeah. If you remember, it happened with me.
Billy Big Bollocks.
Yeah, it did happen.
Good old Billy Big's bollocks. Billy's big bollock.
Listen, it happened.
Billy's
with
big.
I'm
testicles.
fucking talking. Will you listen?
The testicles are massive. Yeah.
You know, doing a live stream podcast when you're at a festival.
Oh, I've had too much gin.
Water.
No,
About 150 mil left as well, would it?
No, there's measurements on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all fun and games. Basically, we're shit. You know,
That's a triple. You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing, but it's equally.
Triple. What shots are you pouring?
Oh, it's not.
That's that's like 6 shots there. So I can drink that in one, am I?
Oh, shit, Maps.
Bloody hell,
Liam's
shit,
not
man.
disagreeing, but equally, it's not as if he's isolated on the
1
wing.
plus 1 is 2.
No, Liam, he's not isolated. But the problem
Shit,
is when he comes infield, when he's playing at the wing, we then lack width, and people follow him, so he's not getting the space in the middle to run at defences that he usually gets.
but
there's no one's occupying that wing, so he's being followed in.
I agree.
But I will say,
I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
I will say that last season with Rodgers playing in that role, yes, okay, turn drivers forward, but it was at the detriment of Watkins. He would pick up the ball, he would turn, he would run forward with the ball, and then by the time he played it to Watkins was covered or offside. Or
I agree, but Watkins still scored 14 goals last season, and now we've got nothing. We've just eradicated Rodgers'.
Can I just say, has Gary just given Watkins like a compliment last season? This is bizarre.
I mean, he should have had 25 goals last season, right? But you know, it is what it is. We move on. More messages. What else? Where's Stacey? Stacey.
Bummy Gaz. Got any more comments? You're taking your country. What was that? We are taking your country and girls. Praise Allah.
You can't do this live when you've had this.
Al Saeed.
I like Jeepers.
I mean, this is what happens. I mean, he has put prayer hands and a heart face.
Oh my god! Wow. TikTok's an interesting place.
It is an interesting place, especially when he's put a following coming of that one.
Young ones,
mate. I'm just have to report you, dude. You're going down to a dark place.
Report.
So
report. How do you report? How do you report people? Yeah. Report. Disgrace. Report for being a disgrace. That's what you need to write.
Yeah, he's a disgrace.
Just a disgrace.
Much
like Morgan Rogers and Ollie Watkins and Pau Torres.
They're not quite as bad as
Pau Torres? What? How?
What should we? What hate speech? Illegal activities regulated does no. Harassment and bullying.
No. Pornography,
nudity.
Scroll. Give it a scroll.
Minor safety. Inappropriate.
Inappropriate. Yeah, say that.
I've already reported it. Okay.
Thank you for reporting. Yeah, Al Saeed.
Right, Al Saeed, you've been reported, mate, because you've been gross. Like, it's football chat. Go up and get a life, and hopefully the police will get hold in. You can just.
I think that's going to do it on YouTube, if I'm honest. Yeah. That. If anyone stayed for that 26 minutes of rambling, well done, you.
Best podcast ever.
Well done, you. We will be back on Monday for some kind of actual discussion about this. Not this immediately after the game, slightly.
Right, James, got a compliment here from Tom. Love the guy in the glasses. Saw him dancing at the podium on London Pride, top lad.
Cheers, Tom. Yeah, so we. Yeah, of course. We will be back Monday. We will be trying to give you an actual, real kind of.
Harry just says you caping. I think he means camping. Yes, mate.
Yeah, we're caping.
Superman.
Anyway, that's it, Gaz. Gaz, quickly do your song.
Every week we follow the boys in claret and blue.